Good morning, everybody. So here I am in front of the Spurwick Congregational Church. It's one of the most beautiful, oldest churches in the Scarborough and Cape Elizabeth area. And we're going to talk today about the last part of your job in the Columbus debate. So your job today and tomorrow is to look at the document that I shared with you late last night. I shared with you an important document. It's your opponent's document. You don't have editing privileges on it, so all you can do is view it. What I want you to do is come up with arguments against their claims. Do your very best to tear down your opponent's argument logically. But where should I do it, Mr. Curry? Because you haven't given me access to edit their document to write on it. Well, as I said in my email to you, your job is to write at the bottom of your document. Write all of your arguments, all of your disagreements, all of the things you have to say about your opponent's argument at the bottom of your argument. And as a team, try to pick apart and discredit anything about what your opponents are saying. What the next job is going to be after that, probably somewhere late at night on Saturday or early morning on Sunday, I'm going to be asking you to start defending your own case. Your opponents will have attacked it, and because they attacked it on a document that's already shared with you, you already have the ability to look and see what they've said about your argument. So then, on Monday and Tuesday of next week, your job is to respond to what they said and defend your own case. So for now, your job is to attack your opponent's case that I've shared with you. You read their document, put your attacks at the bottom of your own document. And then, Sunday morning maybe, Monday really, your job is to, Monday and Tuesday, your job is to look at what they've said about your argument and defend it. And that will be at the very bottom of the document. If you've been selected to do the opening or the closing, now is the time for you to take a look at everything I've shared with you. If your job is to do the opening, then you want to try to dramatically, impressively tell me what's wrong with Columbus if you're on the guilty side, or dramatically and impressively try to tell me what's wrong about the case against Columbus. What did he do that was right? And paint a picture of him as the good guy. And if you're on the guilty team, paint a picture of him very much as the bad guy. Your thesis statement, if you're on either one of those openings, your thesis statement. Now, where does a thesis statement come? Very good. At the end, right? The very last thing in your intro should be Christopher Columbus is guilty of crimes against humanity because he, number one, number two, and number three of your three arguments. And if you're on the innocent side, Columbus is not guilty of crimes against humanity. Furthermore, we will show that Columbus, point number one, point number two, point number three out of your three arguments. So, if you're doing the closing for your team, what you're going to want to do is look through all of your team's documents. You have to look through all of your team's documents and come up with a summation. Where has your team been best? Where has your opponent's team been weakest? Show me that. And in the end, tell me how he's guilty or how he's innocent. And that, my friends, is just about it. So I've kept this under 5 minutes. Please make sure, wherever you're traveling, wherever you're going, anywhere from the heartland to the heart of Maine, that you're careful, you're safe, and take care.